Hello, my name is Philipp. I'm a German language trainer as well as ÖSD examiner here in Kakkanad. My students often tell me that they need a specific certificate or that their agency has asked them to bring this or that particular certificate. So this is something I want to speak about and clarify. So there are three main German language certificates. There's Goethe and ÖSD and TELC. So all three of them belong to ALTE, which is the Association of Language Testers in Europe, which is the main board of language testers and language level testing in Europe. So at first there's Goethe, which you might be familiar with since it has been present in India for a long time and has several branches all over India. Next there's ÖSD, which you might not be as familiar with since it is rather new, but we also have several branches all over India, including us here in Kakkanad. And next there is TELC, which is not present in India at the moment. So those are the three existing certificates, and all three of them are equally valid and equally accepted everywhere. So next, my students often ask me which of these certificates is actually the easiest, or they confront me with some rumor they have heard that this certificate is easier than the other ones, or that this certificate is accepted only. So in A1 exam as well as in the A2 exam for ÖSD you need a combined overall 50% in Schreiben, Hören, Lesen in order to pass the written exam. So next is the B1 exam. The B1 exam is exactly the same. It was created by ÖSD as well as Goethe as well as the University of Freiburg in Switzerland. Those three associations came together and created the B1 exam. So it is exactly the same everywhere. The questions are the same everywhere and the marking criteria is the same everywhere. And it is held by Goethe standards. So at last the B2 exam. In Goethe you need for the separate modules Schreiben, Sprechen, Hören, Lesen, you need 60% in each module to pass the complete thing. Whereas in ÖSD you need a combined 60% for Schreiben, Lesen, Hören in order to pass the complete written exam. So my students ask me sometimes which is the easiest to pass, and this is honestly hard to tell since it is different from person to person. But I tell you so much, ÖSD will allow you to use a dictionary for Lesen, Hören, Schreiben, as well as for the preparation time in Sprechen. Whereas Goethe does not allow you to use a dictionary. So if you feel fine and confident to use a dictionary during the exam, I would suggest to do the B2 exam here in ÖSD. So let's summarize all of it once more. All three of these certificates are equally valid and accepted everywhere by embassies, universities, colleagues, institutes, employers, all over the German-speaking nations. And if you have heard some kind of rumor that this certificate is not accepted or valid here or there, it is just that, a rumor and not true. So the difficulty is actually hard to say, since it is different from person to person. But let me say this, if you are a candidate that is specifically strong in a particular area, or you feel that you might underperform in another module, In ÖSD, since all of those three modules are rated and graded together, you might be able to catch up if you perform very well in one specific module, but therefore underperform in another area where you not perform as good. So if there's any question left on your side, or you want to tell us something, leave us your comment down below in the comment section, and please follow and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thanks und auf Wiedersehen.